pan to rear. It can also tilt forward without tilting the legs. Pan to the left, or to the right. The neck is right here. We're gonna have the head on it to turn the legs can crouch together as far as horse. The feet can also have feet for the robot. Tall area for gripping, so we don't have to have one stabilizer flat bottom. Just tilt and level over rocks. So therefore, look at the legs like that, the arms, the legs, and the legs. We can cross the legs over like this. Okay, I was upgrading the head to my robot from the small unit of the small bot, so this is the head of the big bot, and I, again, not finished yet. I created the nose to move left and right as first as can, left and right. I created the lens part for the eyes to allow the camera that will be localized on the mount of the servo and to move left and right for an optical eye with the camera and up and down for the optical eye, and that should be behind the lens of this skull type face. And I just melted this on here, try to blend it into here. I still got to do a lot of sanding and stuff like that. The lens, this is a temporary lens. I have another white lens that I'm apply here. However, I can take these caps off and pop the lens right out and apply new ones right there. These are similar like glasses lens, so I plan to just get clear ones or actually polarized lens. Now, using my finger to move this, to move the eye up and down, but it's just like the servo to carry the eye. Now, why would I have a nose? Because I thought to apply certain sensors, like the 10-ounce smoke detector and stuff like that, carbon monoxide sensors, smoke detector sensors, and different other mechatronics built within the enclosures. So just extracting it from the enclosure housing and applying it to the nose and creating the nose. So once this is enclosed inside of a latex rubber mask to create its mechatronic ability. The mouth, I'm really not satisfied with. I'm going to go back and to add the other servo for the pan. So this is like the lips for the mouth, but the mouth I'm not satisfied with until I add the other servo to rock the mouth, to turn it this way and this way, to actually pan the servo. So to make the mouth crooked one way and to turn it this way, to enable it to do that while at the same time it's able to move. So for the mouth to actually, because this is like 20 kilograms, this is 25 kilograms, so it's very tough to move these armatures of the servo bracket. It's very tough to manually move it. And I'm going to make it like grind, or as far as to grind in a circular motion, so to make the mouth like eating like a cow. So I want that part of the segment onto the exoskeleton of my robot, dwarf robot. Now the ears, I am going to put servos for the ears, and that's going to allow it to tilt the transducer, the speaker, to a tilt. So the nose is going to help me with the proximity sensory, where I'm going to use either a rotary vacuum to vacuum the air pressure and flow it through the system of the module of the carbon monoxide detector or the gas detector sensor, and all of that is going to be in a chain in series on a breadboard. So the actual sensor is going to be localized to the ear, so I'm going to extract it and rewire the bus in a link so that the emitter, emitter and transmitter, receiver, or sensor is localized right there to detect. Now the camera, I'm going to be using light sensors on here to detect, color sensors, and I am still facing where I'm going to actually apply the color sensors. So this might be applied around here with the PIR sensors, and the color sensors, where I only need the actual camera, digital camera, HD camera to localize there. But the PIR sensors and the light sensors, as far as color sensors and how can I say, tactile sensors as far as nitrogen, and I went that around here, around the lens of the helmet shape. So using the speakers, that's going to be coupled to the servo arm ear, and it's going to tilt forward, like, like the walk ears, actually tilt down, like, so I could focus it in proximity. I'm also going to be using rangefinders or sensors there, and a lot of rangefinders here, up here, and I got a lot of piezo buzzers, so I do want to add them all over the system. And I want to add a digitizer film in exchange of that, but that means then I would have to, then I would have to actually have it custom made, so, and I don't want that. So the idea is just applying the PIR sensors around here and facing towards this direction upward, and then overlaying it with a plastic. So it could be touch sensors. The idea of making the system as a mouser within the frame. So I want to be able to locate the deformation with piezo electric effect using the film. So I don't know if I'm going to go Guido for the conductor film or the piezo film. But I do want to use the passive light sensors for that vector. They cover actually more of the range. And as far as the grinding of the teeth, it's going to be using a servo that turns this the opposite way and this way to turn it and to move it, and then I could also cause it to gulp like a cow, chews on food and stuff like that. That's really much. a large French piece of letters. So I'll be back to finish off this design. This is the second part. This is a large enlarged helmet or face or a animatronic for the robot body part. And I just it fit well. On the top part right here, I have a silver bracket so that I may align the vertebrae down along the side where the jaw, where it doesn't fit in the location of the jaw. So it comes down and ends right here. So the jaw swings out at a tip like this. So this is where it comes down with the vertebrae down here. So it tilts like this, and this is where the jaw is at. So I don't want it. No guys, actually, here, it kind of look weird. My name is Ray Morton, and have a nice day. Goodbye.